Good morning, students. Today we are dealing with the third unit, the importance of science. In this poem, Retired, section 3, we are going to see about a one person who recollects his memories. This poem speaks about an astronaut who got retired after completing his voyage in space. So let's move towards the poem Retired. First of all, we will see the meaning of the word retired. Children, when you heard the word retired, what do you understand about this? The word retired means to leave your job and stop working at the certain age. Let's now read the poem. He was tired after his voyages, the shuttles from planet to planet, from star to star. In the late evening, he would sway in his rocking chair and watch the moon through the street, through the trees. I was there once, he thought. I stood on that globe. Now it is like a football shining in space. And he could hardly believe it that in his helmet and in his bulky space suit he had steered that far dust. This is a very short poem written by Anne Crichton Smith. He was tired after his voyages, the shuttles from planet to planet, from star to star. In first stanza, poet says that he was tired. Here he means the astronaut. The astronaut was tired after his voyages. Voyages means to go on long journey, especially in space or sea. The astronaut was tired after completing his voyages in the space, or after completing his long journey in the space. The shuttles. Here, shuttle means the voyages in spacecraft. The shuttles from planet to planet, from star to star. He travels from planet to planet and from star to star. In the late evening, he would sway in his rocking chair and watch the moon through the trees. Here, in the second stanza, poet says that in the evening, he would sway in his rocking chair. It means in the evening, he was sitting in his rocking chair and swaying. Here, sway means to move backwards, forwards, and side to side. In this picture, we can see that children, that astronaut is sitting in his rocking chair and he move from side to side or backward or forward and watch the moon through the trees, and he enjoys the beauty of the moon through the trees. I was there once, he thought. Now he recollect his memories. From this we come to know that he was standing there once. I stood on that globe. Here globe means moon. He was standing on the moon. Now it is like a football. Children, here poet comparing the moon with football and globe. So here simile figure of speech is there. I stood on that globe. Poet was standing on the moon. Now it is like a football. And he says that that moon looks like a football which shining in the space. And he could hardly believe it that in his helmet, children, you know about the helmet which we use to protect our head. And he could hardly believe that, it means hardly he believed there, that in his helmet and in his bulky, here bulky means large and heavy, space suit, he had stared that far dust. Here stared means move and made move slightly. And he could hardly believe it that in his helmet and in his bulky space suit. Here, bulky space suit means the uniform of the astronaut, which he used in the space. So, when he was standing on the moon, that time he walked there, and when he walked, that time he disturbed the dust with his large and heavy suit. And in his bulky spacesuit he had stirred that far dust. It means when he was on the moon, that time he wore that suit and he walked there. So when he walked with his suit, that time that dust was disturbed there. So in this way, we can understand here that astronaut is sitting there and he recollects his memory. When he recollects his memory, that time he was happy as well as sad there. It means now he was retired there, he was recollecting his memories. So when he recollect his memories, he felt very happy there, but sometimes he felt sad also. In this way, uh, this poetry is completed here. I hope you understand this poem. Thanks and goodbye.